New shirt in stock. Get yours now. Support the movement. Hurt pistons, not people. What's going on, guys? Devon here. You're watching TurboShotIncredible. Now, the brand new 2020 Chevrolet Corvette C8 is out. It's officially here. As you can tell, I'm excited. Build me one right now. And I'm going to show you guys that process so we can build one together. As opposed to, the average YouTuber who withholds their information from you. They're like, oh, I got this new car, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I'm not that guy. I'm going to build it, and you're going to watch me build it, and we're going to build it together, and it's going to be awesome. This will be a good way for us to talk about the car together because we get to see everything that's offered by GM right now today that no one's currently talking about. So let's dive right in. Anyway, we can circle around, which is really cool, which is also why I like this. It gives us a 3D option to look at the car, and that allows us to talk more about the car. So I am actually in love with this design. I think it's beautiful, honestly. It looks like a Corvette through and through, honestly. I mean, the front end is very Corvette-esque. It has some hints of the current C7 with their sharp, sleek, angular headlights, and it's even got a little bit of hints, to me, somewhat of a throwback to the C6 a little bit around this area, which is kind of nice, and a little bit around this area too, which is kind of nice. So I'm digging the front end. As they've talked about, it's loaded with aerodynamics, which is really cool. I know this front air dam here, they spent a lot of time designing this front nose section to make sure air can pass freely over it and around it, and it looks good, it looks beautiful. Circling around here to the side, it's got the hidden door handles, which are actually going to be like right around here under this little straight here, this intake, kind of like the original McLaren MP412C had the hidden door handle underneath, kind of like the winglet there. And most people didn't like it because it actually wasn't a handle itself, it was like a touch sensor. Anyway, not the car we're talking about. This car has a similar thing right around here, right underneath this section here, which is pretty cool. I think that's a nice way to hide the door handles like the Corvette's been known to do. Moving around to the back. Now the back is very interesting. This one actually isn't showing the spoiler that was shown in the pre-production vehicle for the unveiling, which is kind of an interesting thing. So that's probably going to be an option for, say, the Z51 package that the car is being launched with. So there's that. Exterior and colors. What do we got? We have black, quick Arctic white. Me and Ben were talking about this car a little bit last night. He wants white. I'm not sure yet. I think I know what I want, but I'm gonna look at the colors and see what's offered. I'm trying to stay in focus. Black looks okay. I think personally I want blue because blue is my favorite color, and I love cars. Oh, that looks nice. I do like that. That blue with the red is hot. That's hot. So we're gonna be picking up this. Yeah, let's go with the blue. Okay, there's a little arrow here. All right. Yeah, blue's good. Body color, okay. Visible carbon fiber on the roof. Performance and wheels, what do we got? Zeep to Win Performance Package. Zeep to Win Performance Package, what does this give us? Zeep to Win package is for truck enthusiasts looking for the ultimate expression of the Stingray performance. You got Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 4s, or PS4 Performance 3. Okay, that's kind of confusing. Standard performance suspension, available suspension with magnetic ride control. That's good to know. You got larger brakes, 245, 215. That's some big ass rear brakes. Jeez. Extra cooling, it's mid-engine now. Extra cooling with additional rear mounted third radiator. That's good to know. Electronic limited slip differential. That's also good. See, there's that spoiler. Large rear spoiler provides about 400 pounds of downforce. Performance exhaust and intake adds about, or allows it to be a maximum of 495. Okay, cool. This is add 400. That'd be ridiculous if a performance exhaust and intake added 495 horsepower. GM, you need to fix that, because that's misleading as crap. Pretty decent wheel options in terms of like options. You have, a good amount of colors to choose from, designs. None of them are jumping out at me. Maybe if I see them on car. Carbon flash open spoke. Personally not a fan of like dark colored wheels on cars because I feel like it makes it look cheap. Well, that's not good. I don't think their wheels are set up to work right. 8-way power GT1 seats. GT1 seats got Milan wood leather, keyless access with push button start, driver mode selector, valet control, dual zone electric climate control, locking glove box, HD rear vision camera and rear park assist, leather wrapped flat bottom steering wheel, Bose 10 speaker audio system, Sirius XM satellite radio for 3 months, 8-inch diagonal colored touchscreen. That means it's 8-inch diagonal. Chevrolet infotainment system, 12-inch color. Alright. And the 2LT adds a number of comfort and convenience features in addition to color keyed interior options. Includes everything in the 1LT plus heads-up display, power lumbar and wing adjustment, wireless phone charging, heated and vented seats, heated steering wheel, Bose performance seats, 14 speaker audio system, navigation with traffic, performance data recorder. So you don't get the PDR in the first one. I actually wanted to talk about that because the PDR sounds cool. There's a bit of a worry with privacy and security going down that road, but I don't think I really want to go down that road too much. But as long as the information's not being saved and recorded to the cloud where GM or some other government can access it, sure, let me go ahead and record the streets I like to have fun on. If it's going to a cloud, nah, that's good. Sirius XM satellite radio with 1 year subscription. Last time you got 3 months, now you get 1 year. Universal home remote sun visor, power folding mirrors, rear camera mirror for the coupe, and then memory package, curved view mirror. Oh wait, more. Side blind zone alerts, rear cross traffic alert, advanced theft deterrent system, parcel net. So this sounds like it's going to be for the person who wants the car to do everything for them, while adding on an additional 1,000 pounds. So go ahead and get that if that's what you want. For me, that's a little much. I'm here to drive the car. I don't want the car to drive me. And the 3LT. That's a lot I like the interior options. The 3LT is the utmost in luxury performance with a leather wrapped interior, standard GT2 seats in Napa leather. Includes everything in a 2LT plus GT2 seats with Napa leather in carbon fiber. Very nice. Custom leather wrapped interior. Very nice. Suede wrapped upper interior trim. Also very nice. Leather wrapped lower doors. Cool. Well, more so for performance, I like the interior options of the 2LT. But I like the lightness of the 1LT. You get it in red. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. So I've been filming this thing for you, and it's not allowing me to record. It's not showing all the options I've outfitted with my C8, but a quick run through. So these are all the colors we have to choose from. Blade, silver, metallic. Okay, now it's just not working at all. Maybe it's my computer then. Yeah, because it was just refreshing and now it's not refreshing at all. We'll be right back. Talk about the interior here with this awesome picture. Now, this looks really good actually. It looks like a high-end luxury sports car interior. One thing that really intrigued me was this center console layout with all the buttons laid out for you in this row. I don't know how I feel about that. It looks cool because it's so simple and yet elegant. In terms of actual ergonomics, how it feels to use, of course, I'm gonna have to sit in the car, get a hands-on feel, and go from it that way. But that's really cool. I do like how they decided to go with something completely new and one-off with that. They spoke a lot about the controls having a whole new mechanical feeling, and the way they described it was it's going to feel like mechanical braille, and that's very interesting for them to say that. That must mean that it must be a very dense metallic material, so it's going to be very cold and heavy to the touch. And then the actual mechanical clicking function's got to be really nice and heavy, and some really good satisfactory ASMR and clicking there. So I'm very curious to play with those buttons to see exactly how they feel and what they mean by mechanical braille feeling. That's very intriguing. The center, the digital gauge cluster is going to be completely configurable. That's awesome. They spoke about having a lot of different driving modes. So there's going to be your standard mode, your sports mode, your comfort mode, your track mode, and then they have a new thing you can kind of see in the steering wheel here called Z mode. Now Z mode is going to be very interesting because it allows you to configure the car to run in a certain settings, with a certain configuration of settings for a certain amount of time. So if you were pulling around on your favorite road and you wanted to quickly go from, say, comfort to driving mode, you hit Z mode and you're in that mode right then and there. You do your run, hit Z mode again, and you're back into comfort mode. So that's pretty cool how they made it kind of seamless to turn the car on and off in terms of tenacity like that. So I'm really curious to see how that actually plays out in the real world. It sucks that it's, you know, there's no manual shifter. It's going to be dual clutch only, which isn't surprising. Every new car is. Lightning fast shifts. Apparently it's a completely new one-off transmission. So this should be interesting to see how it feels, how it handles, how it performs. Speaking of the transmission, they did say that they built this new DCT because nothing they had on the shelf right now would hold the torque of the new engines. And the engineer was very articulate into saying the word engines. So that does prove that there are going to be more than one engine for this vehicle. So I'm very curious to see exactly what other engines we have in store. That looks very nice. Kind of Mercedes-esque, but looks very nice. And yeah, I really like it. So here are the seats. A better view of the seats since the configurator wasn't working properly. This is your standard 1LT seat on the side, the GT1 seat. And you know, it's comfortably wrapped in Mulan leather and designed for long distance support. And you have your 2LT, the GT2 seat, features a carbon fiber trim with a seat back halo and is wrapped in genuine Napa leather. Looks nice. It's a nice little opening here. You can see the difference between GT1 and the GT2. And then the one that I want is the competition seat. Looks like a proper race seat, like a proper sports seat, and it's got really nice side bolstering. You can see down here, which is going to hold you in the way I want to be held in by my seat. This you're going to slide around, this you're going to slide around. So might be a little bit more comfortable, but I don't want to slide around. The available competition sports seat provides aggressive bolsters for track driving with performance, textile, and high wear areas. Nice. So here's the engine. I love the new intake manifold. Looks really good. Looks like a proper supercar intake manifold. So what happens when you set out to improve upon a storied legacy of small block engines? You get the all-new 6.2-liter LT2 V8, a no-compromise powerhouse that's been architecturally transformed to sit lower for improved handling. A fun fact, the base standard C8 is going to come with a dry sump engine. That is how they got this very low sitting engine. So from the factory, it's dry sump. You do not have to worry about upgrading to the Z51 or the Z06 model to get dry sump. It's launched with it from the beginning because they want to focus on properly oiling the system, because they know firsthand that if you track an LS without proper oiling, you blow the LS. So thank you, GM, for that. That's good. Horsepower numbers. So we got 495 horsepower and 470 pounds of torque. That's great, and that should pull very nicely. I'm excited to see how that pulls, how it sounds. So there's the new DCT transmission, and it's going to go over some of the things like that. So magnetic ride control is carried over, of course. It's a wonderful suspension system. It does wonders on the current Corvette, current Camaro. It does wonders on just about everything they put it on. So I'm glad that they have a new version of it on this one, and it should ride just as great, if not better, than ever before. This is where we talk about the modes. So with the turn of the meticulously designed dial, everything changes. The driver mode selector lets you electronically calibrate up to 12 performance variables to ready your steering for any road. The all-new My Mode and Z Mode let you personalize performance even further, allowing you to save settings between drives. That's what it's talking about, where you can actually have a mode that changes depending on who's driving the car. You can actually have it set to each key fob. So the C8 is going to come with 2 key fobs, and you can actually set each key fob can recognize the driver, so it'll change the driving position, seating position, and also the driving modes based on which key fob activated or started the car. That's also really cool if you're going to be sharing the car with, like, say, you and your wife, and you have 2 different distinct driving characteristics. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is a perfect overview look of the new C8. You get to see the ins, the outs, what to expect, and now I'm just excited to see this on the road, to hear it, to drive it, to experience it, to share it with you guys. So if you're excited for a new C8, drop us a like, leave us a comment below about your thoughts on this new Corvette. What do you think? How does it look? And would you buy one? Remember to subscribe if you haven't done that already for more awesome automotive videos like this one. Pick up a shirt, links in the description below. It helps us support to make more awesome videos like this. And remember to check out the website. It's actually a brand new website. We've completely revamped it, so we're going to be offering new things there. So go ahead, check out the site, drop us a like, subscribe to the site. It's going to be getting its own exclusive content. So more on that as it develops, but definitely check out the website. Links in the description below. Pick up a shirt, and we'll see you guys next time. Remember to go out there and do something awesome. Peace.